Hallo, wir sind mal wieder zurück mit Trials to Azure. Ich sag schon mal jetzt mal voraus, wird ein etwas kürzerer Stream, also ich werde nicht länger als wie 2 Stunden machen. Das sage ich schon jetzt schon mal im Voraus. Einfach aufgrund von anderen Stuff, der immer noch zu tun ist. Aber hey, ich finde schön, dass ich im Moment gerade mal noch zumindest 2 Stunden finde. Trotz der Inhaltsauswahls. Also es läuft wieder alles über, ja, mobilen Daten vom Handy. Aber hey. Ja, ich würde nehmen wir da mal ein bisschen reden über das, was so los ist. Aber gut, wir machen erstmal hier weiter, denn wir sind Chapter 1, Tag 2. Wie man es auch schon draußen hört, es regnet auch gerade sehr in Crossbell. Also es kommt auch in den Sound auch so durch, aber ja. Wir wollten Request checken. Oh, wir haben 3 Urgent Ones. So, ostensible ownership. Residential Affairs Division Re-6 got several changes of residence forms with suspicious names. Achso, das hatten wir schon mal. Also wir hatten schon mal so eine ähnliche Quest. Oscar. Okay. Braucht wahrscheinlich schon irgendein extra Stuff. Oh. We unlock Pom-Pom Party. Right. Das kommt ja jetzt auch noch. Was immer schon in Trails from Zero immer mal so angedeutet wurde, wo Tio Jonah immer mal mit fertig gemacht hat, kommt jetzt auch als Minigame in Trails to Azure auch dazu. Pom-Pom Party. Wir werden unseren Spaß haben.
出ている緊急要請は全てクロスベル市内だな。この程度の数だったら一通り片付けても良さそうだ。
財団の依頼もティオちゃんが関係しているかもしれないし、モモちゃんの依頼もできれば聞いてあげたいわね。では
Wenn die alle machen.
緊急要請を片付けながら旧市街の交換屋を訪ねるんですね。
なあ、そうしよう。ま、雨も降っていることだし、ぼちぼちやっていこうか。
Fair enough. Ganz Zeit Regen chillen ist auch nicht so nice. Gut. Wir werden aber uns jetzt mal noch gleich ein paar kleinere Extra-Events angucken. Die wir machen können, die so kleine optionale Dinge sind. Vorher brauche ich aber nochmal ein Ladekabel. Weil aus irgendwelchen Gründen noch mein Tab nicht voll ist, aber hey. So. Das erste wäre beim Department Store. Ich glaube auch erstmal, dass man wirklich mal Crossbell mit dem anderen Witterungszustand sehen, ne? Den Crossbell ist sonst bisher eigentlich immer nur mit wirklich groß Sonne. Ja. Jetzt dann gibt es einen Courier Bomb. Available Characters Enigma Covers. Ich glaube, müssen wir doch eh schon alle haben. Wir haben keine neueren Enigma Covers, genau. Wir können mal mit dem Franry reden. Ja, kann schon. Ja, doch, wir hatten uns schon die Einkaufs abgeholt. Everyone, you came at just the right time. There's something very important I'd like to discuss with. I mean, Miss Seeger. Oh, what's going on, friend? You never looked this serious. Well, I just had to ask. Can we really not call you Noe when we're on duty? Oh, friend. And here I was thinking there was some sort of emergency. Didn't I explain this several times when my transfer to the SS was decided? I told you, and if you're going to work together, you need to have a certain level of professionalism on duty. But no, I mean, Miss Seeker, I can't do it. You always be my Noe to me. going to give her a break, Noel. Surely it's not a big deal. I agree, not to mention Miss Seeger simply doesn't sound right coming out of Ren. I really can't have her hesitating on what to call you if we really were in some kind of crisis. I guess so, but... See, they're on my side. Somebody could end up getting killed because of me. So there leaves me no choice but to call you Noi. Wow. Wir sind wirklich direkt auf den Bandwagen aufgesprungen, sobald wir hier wirklich die... Ja, wirklich eine perfekte Chance und einen guten Follow gegeben haben hier. I might as well loosen up a little. After all, the SSS is a bit, well, shall we say, slipshod, as far as police divisions go. I mean, just look at the Jeep. Archie is going for the Jugular. Keine Ahnung, dieses Sprichwort habe ich noch nie wirklich groß gehört. Kenne ich nicht aus dem Englischen. Going for the Jugular. I don't know. For the love Valeros. Fine, but only because I'm being overruled here. Yes! Score 1 for Franny. Thanks all for the help, guys. Well then, good luck out there. No way. Oh, come on, do you have to say it like that too? Just this once. So she claims. I never stood a chance. Fair enough. Oh, gerade in der Nähe sind, gehen erstmal zum Miles Mountain. Okay, so in der Nähe sind wir auch nicht. Aber wir wollen natürlich nochmal nach Reese gucken. Und nach jemand anderen, der sich hier unten versteckt. Die Frage ist, wo chillt Reese? Ah, und Sister Marvel. Also wahrscheinlich hier? Ja. I see. To curriculum here appears to be quite advanced. I suppose it isn't much of a surprise for cities modern as this. We work with some rather high-level materials, true. But I think you'll find the children are the same no matter where you go. Yes, that may very well be the case. By the way, Sister Reese, that's something I've been meaning to ask you. Would you happen to be the younger sister of Rufina Argent? You know my older sister? Oh, you knew my older sister? Just as I thought, I had a feeling you were related when I learned your last name. Your sister helped me numerous times before her passing. Why is that so? Same Sister Marble, I have a favor to ask. No, not another word, dear. You're following the same path she did, aren't you? I owe Rufina more than I can express. Your secret's safe with me, even for the Archbishop. Aura, may I offer a single word of advice? Don't overexert yourself while you're here, alright? I'm sure your sister would wish the best for you too. Ist auch schön, wie Marvel weiß eigentlich, okay, Reese ist hier auf Undercover Duty. Das ist sehr schön. I understand. Thank you for your concern. Also der Marvel weiß, Reese ist hier für Undercover Duty. Für die Wahrheitsretter. Is it you, Sully? You're kind of a long ways from the theater. Oh, hey, two guys. Brings you here, if I may ask? Oh, I found her walking around the cemetery without an umbrella. Then I went into the cabin and fixed up a cup of hot cocoa. Thanks for giving me a place to wait in the rain, old man. And for the cocoa, too. It's really warmed me up. Ooh, glad to hear that. But why come to the cemetery in the first place? Actually, I came over to pray at the cathedral. But I guess I lost my nerve. There was a beautiful cathedral back home too, in Northumbria. Ooh. Oh, actually a tidbit, das ich noch nicht wusste, dass Sully aus Northumbria ist. Okay, wirklich ein random Fact, den ich noch nicht wusste. You say Northumbria? That's the autonomous state in the northwestern corner of Samuria. So when you mention living in a dump for most of your life... Yep, that's where I grew up. I see. I heard that Northumbria isn't exactly the most hospitable place for a number of reasons. We are. Call it what it is. Gehenna on Earth. It's a kind of place where everyone's in a desperate struggle to survive from one day to the next. The only person you could truly fend for was yourself. Caring for others was a luxury most couldn't afford. Maybe it's just me, but that's the thing about a city that I can't wrap my head around. Sure, it's got its share of dirtbags, but there's also people like Ilya, who took a chance on letting me into the truth. And even this old man who went out of his way to have me some kid he had never met. Since coming here, I've been given the opportunity to train as a performer. So they're planning to have you join everyone else on the stage. Wow, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, I guess so, but even now, I still have second thoughts. I never even considered someone like me having a future in theater before. It just didn't seem possible. Sorry. Ah, it's fine though. I get that there's no point in dwelling on that kind of stuff. Besides, you guys are even weirder than me. I mean, look at you, sticking around to hear me cry, but it's like your idols given destiny to help people out. I mean, ja, die Special Support Section wurde genau dafür gebaut. Kind of. Auch für andere Gründe, aber primär das. You think so? Oh, they don't have much of a defense against that. Even amongst the rest of the police, this doesn't exactly fit the mold. Yeah, but no matter what anyone says, our leader's definitely the weirdest one. This wish coming from you, Washi. At any rate, maybe us running into you like this really was meant to be. Just know that if you're ever in trouble, you can always come talk to us, okay? Oh, and you're welcome here anytime you want to, little miss. I'll be sure to have some snacks on hand next time. Thanks. Alright. Können wir das? Dann kann man nicht theoretisch, nee, von hier aus kann man nicht die Passwörter nutzen. Leider muss ich genau erstmal hier hin. Retreat. Wir haben nämlich Skottenlandsill hier oben. Hey, look who it is! The SSS, it's been some time you're in town. Good to see you again, Scott. Venzo? You two must be the prizes, turning looking ones at that. You're from that gang in the downtown district. And you? From the look of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. That's some pretty unconventional recruits you have here. Rashi is a given, but how did you know I was a member of the ZGF from just a glance? Simply, you don't carry yourself like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us praises. You need to have an eye for these things in this line of work. Oh, thank you much for the advice. For sure, we'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on out, so let's keep up the hustle. Okay. Und hier haben wir irgendwo noch Alexei, der hier chillt. Alexei, eine Reporter, der zurückkam. Wo ist er? Ah, okay, in der Taverne. Nee, das ist nicht der Guardsman. Stimmt, jemand anderes. Thought you showed your grub, Thomas, but long now has got a bait. This is good. I'm thinking of putting in another order. What's the CGF Guardsman doing here? Is it you, Alexei? Such major seeker. Fancy meeting you here. I'm on break, so I came to the city to grab a bite to eat. I'm not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just for lunch. Tangram Gate? Huh? You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yeah, it's a key strong point of the state manned by the CGF garrison. Du kommst hier nicht durch. Ich meine den NPC dort. We haven't got any utility commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. Shouldn't be complaining though, with how tough your work is. Sergeant Major, we are rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that. Ja, Sunshine, du kommst ja nicht durch. Gut, dann haben wir hier primär die Sachen für die Quests. Und Okay, das kommt dann später. Okay. Dann können wir uns anschauen, das. Administrative District. Wir kümmern uns erstmal primär um die ganzen Ocean Quests jetzt. Welcome to Crossbell Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Hello, we are about to request you sent in. First, I have a few new members helping us out today. A pleasure. It's nice to meet you. And you as well. The Civic Center, huh? It feels a little weird having to call it that now. Here, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that this isn't City Hall anymore. But that takes time getting used to, for sure. They've already relocated to the new building now that it's nearing completion. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In a sense, it's a terrific resource for the community, the way it has been. It's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of passenger and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed, however, gotten quite a lot of confused inquiries as a result. Sorry, that's not what we came here for. Not a blossom, sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull, though, couldn't it? Well, if it were up to me, I'd have given this place a little entertainment district flair. Make it a watering hole for public officials. Civil services by daylight, nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SSS would be more popular than ever if we spearheaded it. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. What would our support request even be? Our duty is to protect and serve the people, Rashi, not prepare and serve alcohol. Or other services. It's kind of fun to picture though. Anyway, weren't you forgetting the reason we came here? Alright. Sorry about the support request. Yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what a change of residence notice is, correct? Anyone moving in or out of Crossbell City is required to file one. Yes, now I already noticed some suspicious names on several forms. Suspicious? Oh. You see, they didn't belong to anyone registered within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizens or corporate bodies in our records. With that in mind, I was hoping you could look into the address these suspicious names are filed under. Just to be safe, I would also like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, I want us to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there's even the slightest possibility that this is a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. A situation like this calls for full investigation. We won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume you have a list of suspicious addresses in question. But do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of the previous occupants as well? Unfortunately, only one of them notified us of their new place of residence. The others are completely unaccounted for. Actually, that's where our sleuthing comes in. Let's start by checking each address and the previous occupant we know the location of. We might learn something about the other former residents during our investigation. Yep, that should work. Do you have any sort of list we can work off of? Oh, of course, I made copies of each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, we hold on to these. Looks like we have a total of 3 places of interest. The first in the residential district. Early, we recognize this address. That's me. Oh, that's the house right next to my grandfather's. Da wo der Stockbroker drin war. The residents are the Hybrids. Is this the name of a company? Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß, wer das war. A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family last I remember. Yes, the name listed as the previous resident. A stockbroker named Bond was he one of the Gnosis victims during the college incident? Yeah, I'm certain of it. Well, he and his family ran through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't aware they moved. Oh, that's tourism. I suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble. I can't know for sure, but one did submit a change of resident orders. Stacy moves to East Street on the second floor of the Acacia apartment. Acacia Apartments. Achso, da wo Estelle und Yoshi auch vorher gewohnt haben. But I left to the Bracer Guild. The resident district in East Street. There's 2 places on our agenda so far. The access address is also on East Street. I know this one, it should belong to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupant is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. You're a member of the Fisherman's Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members said anything about us? I've been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I would have liked. There was also no new address listed for the Fisherman's Guild. Maybe just changed their names. I guess we'll find out when we get here. The final address is on the first floor of Lotus Heights in the downtown district. The previous resident was Geithner. His new current residence listed for him either. The new tenant is Mr. Sean Arnhem. Right, das ist der Autor, der die Lösung zu des Rätsels in dem Mirage Hauptquartier war. Und ist halt ein Autor von einer Novel. Wait, why does that sound so familiar? Maybe because it's the name of a famous fairy tale out of it? What? He's a man who wrote Mark on the Witch of the Deep Forest. It's one of the library's most popular children's series. Hey, my lord, ran across the name while investigating Mirage. Ah, that's right, it was the password for one of the doors, wasn't it? Although I can't believe a famous horror would choose to live downtown. Minerva, considering it's been dead for years now. Alright, I knew that. Not Robin, but this sounds like the sort of thing you would have caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. I can't apologize enough for that. You do try to be careful about these things, I swear. You understand. Must be a busy time for the Civic Center with a new mayor in office, not to mention the relocation. They're the ones who should be apologizing other people who submitted these forms. Yes, I suppose you're right. Not to worry, this is us on the job. Let's get this investigation started, everyone. We'll report back once we verify the situation at each of the addresses. Thank you so much, I'm counting on you. Sensible ownership started. Alright. Dann checken wir einfach mal. Gehen wir direkt zu Bons Haus. Und ja, ich glaube, die neuen Residents kennen wir. Das ist eine Gang von 3 Leuten, die wir, ja, verknackt haben. Next to the McDonald's estate, this must be the place. Excuse us, is anyone home? No luck. Is the door locked? No, actually, it's open. There's some boys inside too. Maybe they're so busy talking they didn't notice us. Why don't you store in, They wouldn't have left it open if they wanted to keep us out. And besides, this is official police business in a way. That doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want. Machen wir aber trotzdem eigentlich schon fast immer die ganze Zeit. But we are in need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Let's go inside and make our presence known. Yep, this is die 3. Man, the 3 of us were like Gehenna on wheels out there. Nothing like a rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding. Oh, it's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Richie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See? What did I tell you? Ah, perfect timing. Wait, weren't you those cops from yesterday? Oh, what the hell are you doing here? But the 3 were arrested for reckless driving. Care to explain exactly what's going on here? I think just happened on a burglary in progress. Caught red-handed? Let's book it. The hell are you going on about? We're laying around like this if we were here to rob the place. More importantly, who let you let forwards in here to begin with. This is our property. Where do you get off barging in like this? Your property? You mean... I don't make them the new residents. It's good, gentlemen. We are in official police business. There's a few things we need to ask you. It shouldn't take long. So let me get straight. Three of you came to Crossbell to get some real-world experience. You came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and you here brought it on a whim. Do I have that correct? Yep, that's right. Finally got it for a fixed car. Just one more thing. Your residency form is listed on the name Highbloods. What's that about? You wanna know? That's what we call our dynamic trial. It's because we got a noble blood coursing through our veins. Pretty sick name for three guys blessed by the goddess, huh? Damn straight! All of our dads are higher ups at the Werner Company. Also 3 Rich Kids, die ein bisschen zu viel von sich halten, ein bisschen zu viel Langeweile haben und kein Verständnis für Gefahr oder Common Sense haben. As a matter of fact, he is on the board of directors. He should be crawling at our feet. Couldn't have put it better myself. To be honest, ich frage mich euch, ob ihr Yuri früher oder später im Crossbell Arc wiedersehen werden. Oh, finally! Hello, ladies. Es sind doch immer nur die 2 Escort-Damen, oder? Das sind die schon mit Guns hatten. Die mit Randy immer unterwegs waren. Das sind immer die 2 selben Escort-Ladies. Oh, now these are the really partners. Which one of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No, not at all, girls. They were just leaving. Well, take a hike already, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, we get a message. Looks like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. Let's talk me spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money. Yeah. It's a shame that such beautiful home fell into their hands. I can't imagine this is what Bond wanted. Nothing about a contract sticks out to me as illegal though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. Sure enough, we should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is all we needed to check in the residential district. Should we pay Bond a visit now then, Lloyd? I'd like to hear his end of the story. Sam, I'm worried about how his family's doing. Okay, let's get to see them at their new home on East Street. They're staying at the Acacia Apartments.